Alright, New Hampshire, the halfway point of the 2001 season. Yes, I know. And let me start this video by saying that I didn't do the truck races. Well, I did the one in Memphis, and I was doing the Talladega one, but then I ran out of time. So I will be doing it after I'm done with this race. But we're starting pole position for the first time in a very long while, actually, if not my first ever. But yeah, we are officially around 18. After this, we will be starting the second half of the season tomorrow, starting at Pocono, to which, well, we have a score to settle with that track. But in the meantime, Bryn is already up to second. Okay. Now Lydia is up to second. But yeah, as you saw from the 2001 Set Series video, I've gone 4 in a row. And yeah, I am starting to regret actually doing decided to use the playoff format. But still, I decided to use that, so we're gonna stick with that for the rest of the season. Oh, for the rest of the series. Now, speaking of, this was something that I wanted to say in the Vancouver video, but it felt like every time I tried to say it, something bad happened. What I was saying is, so the side series is one way to. In the meantime, we got a battle for second. Now Bryn is at the second place again. As I was saying, the side series was born primarily to get rid of a good chunk of car sets that I have no use for. But in all fairness, I was thinking of another system that is a little bit more quicker, and that is to do something like I did with the Procure Championship, but with other characters. Again, I'm not mentioning, I'm name dropping him a lot of times, but kind of like what AC Racing did with his Legends series. And again, as I said, kind of what I did with the Procure Championship. And I technically have I have an idea of what I want the roster to be. Well, for the mod, let's just say there's quite the choice. But I'm leaning towards the 2007 car set for Capo 305. And of course, for record, if I actually decide to follow through it, I will not start it right away, because again, I have like 900 series. I got this one, I got, of course, Turismo Character USA, I got the 2001 Site Series and 2000 Site Series. I'm going to do very likely at the same time after that one is done. Then of course I have to start the Cambo Creative Saga reboot, which is going to be just one episode, by the way, only one act. Then of course I have to finish off the PS3 rerun. I have to finish. There's like a lot of projects that I put on hold because of Sunday Night Lights. So, yeah. Chances are that it might be a very, very long time before I actually start doing it. or at least until I finish another well, at least 2 projects. But yeah. And now that I actually have the time, I sort of want to talk about the situation with F126 and the fact that it'll be a DLC instead of its full game. Now, the reason that EA and Codemasters have said is that they want to make F127, basically they want to restructure the game with F127. And of course, they need time, and they cannot spend the time to create F126 and all that, and they cannot afford the time to do F126 like they've been doing it like properly. So they decided to go for DLC. Now for F127, I hope that that's the game that officially makes is the game where Codemasters finally adopts the Unreal Engine. Because if you remember, when WRC came out, they said that Unreal was going to be the engine they were going to use for every single of their games from that point, and then they never did. Okay, it's also true that they never released a single game past WRC that wasn't F1, but still, after that I was waiting for F124 to be the one that was on Unreal, and F125 that was on Unreal. But now it looks like F127 is going to be the one. At least I hope that it's going to be. For F126, a big DLC, well, of course, that brings a little bit more problems, because number one, 2026 is going to be the year where both the year with the big rule changes in regards to the aerodynamics of the cars and the engines. And also 2026 is going to be the year where Cadillac and Audi comes in, and of course Ford returns. So yeah, making F126 a DLC right when there's so many changes coming up is a bit. There's also the debut of a new track on Madrid. So making F126 a DLC with all these changes is kind of a brave move. So I have no idea if they're gonna do any of that stuff. If they're actually going to model the 2026 cars, or they're just going to slap the 2026 liveries on the 2025 cars and not even bother with Madrid, and do a proper job when F127. I hope that's not the case, that at least we do get the new track, but yeah. And suddenly that... Also, it is also true that the odd-numbered years for Codemasters haven't been the best. F122 wasn't exactly good, F124 was a disaster if you remember at launch. So maybe they decided to cut the losses, so maybe because since F126 is going to be developed by the team that did F122 and F124, chances are with DLC they have taken out less. By making F126 a DLC, chances are they decided to take a little. They reduced they cut their losses, is what I'm trying to say. They decided to make it have less risk of it sucking. But still, I really hope that F127 is the game that switches to Unreal. And also thanks to that, suddenly I am in no rush to actually continue with F125. Because yes, I'm forgetting about F125, I still, with all the stuff that I'm doing with NR, yeah, it's been a while. It's been a pretty busy time. In the meantime, I'm catching up to, I want to say, it's the blue white car. I guess it's Bobby Hamilton. But in the meantime, holy shit, we're about to end the race. We're 11 laps to we're 11 laps to go. Okay, so I believe that's Bobby Hamilton, that's Davey Allison, that's Rob Moroso. Oh, right. Before I forget, I am currently in the process of doing the 2002 cast list, and I can immediately say that for 2002, May and Al will not be returning for 2002. Oh no, never mind, that's Jerry Nadeau. May, because she will be driving for Toyota in Formula 1. For the record, they did, yes, the same. They made the same offer to Makoto, but Makoto Kunijima, but decided to stick with the SSS, to stick racing in America. But for Al, he will also return in racing in Europe at DTM, with DTM at the newly reborn DTM for 2002. And of course, Kasumi Takashi also will not be returning, because again, the character is not mine, and I put her in only as a promise. So yeah. Oh, and also speaking of Allison, since Allison is retiring, Marianne will move to the number 5, and they decided, Andrew decided that once Marianne makes the jump to the 5, they're going to shut down the 46, which means also Juan Manuel Bajigalupo will not be returning for 2002. In the meantime, hi Rob, there's Casey Elliott. There we go. And these are the only characters that I can say without issues that they will not return for 2026. So Kasumi Takashi, May, Al, and Juan Manuel will not be returning. In the meantime, that's Dale Jr., Tony Stewart, and Terry Labonte. So Terry finally made a race, and I realized that the last driver that still has to qualify, I think that's actually Bobby Hamilton. Okay, 6 to go.
Outside. Still there.
Okay, past. Okay, get past Stewart. There we go. Bit of contact with Terry.
Outside.
And we go past. Hey, Dale Jr. Maybe.
Still there.
There we go. There we go. Nice.
Clear outside. Just 5 more to go.
And yeah, speaking of, I can confirm that Sunday will be the last truck race, because because now I'll be doing after this race is done, I'll be doing Talladega and Charlotte. Tomorrow will be Gateway for the trucks, and then finally at Vegas it will be, and Sunday will be the finale at Vegas. Then we'll do one more race for the Cup Series, and then we'll begin the Busch Series. But in the meantime, next up is Kyle Petty and Patty Moise. There we go. Free to go. Okay, nice. There we go. All right, 2 to go.
Just 2 to go.
And yes, I'm comfortable in saying that Al will not be returning because, well, the championship is pretty much over. I mean, there's only 5 races, and 4 of them are going to be done in 2 days. And Craig pretty much got the championship in the bag. And also, I said that he will be in Cup for next year. So, yeah, I am perfectly comfortable in saying that Al will not return. I am okay with spoiling that little bit of information. Also because I kind of need to reduce the cast because we're going to 66 characters around, so yeah. But in the meantime, we are going to make it 2 in a row, SoCal and New Hampshire.
You won! You did an awesome job out there, buddy.
Okay. Now tomorrow is gonna be a brutal one. Tomorrow we got Pocono to deal with. But yeah, let's enjoy our 2nd win in a row, our 4th of the season. Maybe this is the point where we become challengers for the title again. Or at least attempt a recovery.
The race is over. Come on in.
Okay, there we go. And so, we win at New Hampshire, our 2nd win in a row. 3rd is Bryn, 2nd is Bryn, 3rd is Sophia, 4th is Maya, 5th is Lydia, 6th is Cecily, then is Jen, Marianne, Team Steel, and Faye in 10th. Then is Kazumi in 18th, Nathan in 20th, Zane in 21st, Grant in 24th, then is Makoto in 27th, then is Lillian in 31st, and 36 cars on the lead lap. Junior, Labonte, Stewart, Elliott, Chase Elliott, Casey Elliott, Moroso, Allison, and Nadu are a lap down. Actually, not for the 43 car finished last. But yeah, not much to say here. So let's check out the standings after the race, shall we? And so, Bryn still leads, Sophia is 2nd, Cecily is now in 3rd, but now we have jumped up to 4th and dropped Jen to 5th, Stella is in 6th, Jessica is in 7th, Lydia is in 8th, Zoe in 9th, and Faye in 10th. Then, as I stated, Alonso Jr. still last car. Right now, only him and Jerry Mayfield have only 1 race. And yes, I was right. The only one that didn't qualify still is Bobby Hamilton. So, yeah. As for biggest winner, is going to be a two-way tie between Maya and Terry Labonte, who actually have got 3 positions each. Biggest loser is going to be Zane Robinson, who only lost 2 places, and now he's down 20th. But yeah, so next up is going to be a bunch of complicated races in Pocono, Indianapolis, and then Watkins Glen. And then we got to return to Michigan, where, yeah, we also have a chip off the shoulder from their race. But, of course, we will get there once we get there. But from New Hampshire, this is going to be it. If you like this video, give it a like. If there's more content like this, hit subscribe and click on the notification bell so you get the next video drops. And I have nothing else to say other than see you next video, everybody. This Alpha, signing out.